It's a little fabric succulent. Is that not one of the cutest things that your eyes have ever beheld? If you say no, Jesus is watching. And he's seen some shit. So, it's a little fabric succulent. It's kind of like plushy, like a burlap with a hard cotton crammed in it, dyed green, and then with these little stitched on, like, I don't know what you would call those on succulents. They're not leaves. They're like little bumps. Sometimes they're like, I guess they're like where needles on a cactus would come out. Kind of like good type shit. The bottom is wood. It's very cute. In addition to this one, I have a bit of a succulent garden outside. It is small and meticulously kept and potted. They're more like specimens than like a garden. Like your weird aunt's free-range succulent backyard. Which, those are cool as hell. Not knocking them. I move a lot, so. Potted succulents. I have like, I don't know, 15 pots, and then probably like 15, 20 succulents, because a couple of the pots are big and have multiple succulents in them. And some cactuses. But mine are like really well taken care of. As with all things in my life, meticulously manicured. I love succulents. They're beautiful. They're unlike most of the other plants you would commonly just see around. They're incredibly easy to take care of, comparatively. And you can do things with them, prune them, propagate them. I mean, they're plants. You can do plant things with them. Because they're plants. But they're cool. They're like squishy grass. And I don't need to be telling you this unless you are a caveman and you've never seen aloe in real life. And I'm so sorry if you haven't. I don't mean to insult the circles you travel in. Some of us just go different places in life. I went to Florida, and there's a lot of aloe down here. I didn't go to Florida. I've been stuck here for so long. It's not that bad. It's actually quite nice. I am just a silly Billy. But what's not silly, and is actually very serious, is my love for succulents. I would show you my actual succulents, but I'm not bringing them inside, molesting them, making noises with them in any way, shape, or form. No, you get this one. But you should get succulents. If you don't take care of anything in your life, you should. If you don't have a pet and you feel like getting a pet, I highly recommend getting a pet. If you are not ready to take care of a pet, I'd get a plant. If you're first entry into taking care of something, if it is your first entry in life into taking care of something, I recommend a succulent. They're rewarding, they're scalable, they're engaging, they're hard to frick up, which is really important to me. I've had some really gorgeous pedigree plants that you get at various farm fair kind of things, and it's a prize for a little while, and then you forget to water it once, or you want to go on a vacation or a trip, and that's the one thing you forgot to make plans for, was that stupid plant. There's nothing worse than seeing something you've put work into shriveling up. But also, there's nothing more rewarding than cultivating something that exists and has longevity outside of yourself. Something that you can have pride in because of what you helped it become. Which is a really silly context to put plants and pets into, but that's like the caveman neuron that Tingles. The responsibility, the incredibly minute responsibility of taking care of a plant tangibly affects your mental health in a positive way. And then if you get real brave, you can move up from the little guys, the easy guys, to something a little more hard and rewarding, maybe a garden. I've had a couple gardens. It's really fun eating products of your own work. The fruits of thy labor. But yeah, highly recommend it. And again, if you don't know where to begin, well, first of all, go to Home Depot and just buy a garbage one and just see how long you can keep it alive. It won't be long because they don't take care of them before you get them, but at least you see what you're getting into. And if you heard that and already go, nah, I'm skipping over that and to go to the good stuff, don't even want a $5 test bump. Alright, I got you, Holmes. You go to any farmer market, like as not the farmers market. They're there too, but they're probably going to be more expensive. I'm talking about like, what is it? Ag fest kind of stuff. Go to something like that and try and find like a really pretty variegated ficus of some kind. Heirloom tomato tree that's just starting to, no, tomatoes don't grow on trees, what the hell. Get some plants. Get you a pineapple shrub. Respectable women love pineapple shrubs. But in all seriousness, get you a plant. Succulents are they're rugged, they're self-contained. Like I said, they're kind of hard to kill. I shouldn't say that. They are easier to keep alive than other plants. There is nothing more rewarding than taking care of a succulent real well, because they just exist in practically stasis when they're doing okay. But some of them, if you're taking really good care of them, bloom. It's really neat. I think this is supposed to be a Hawthornia or a Hawartia. I've heard it so many different ways, I don't know what's correct. One of these will bloom. The couple that I have get this big stalk that comes out of the middle, and I mean big. Where's even the boundaries of my camera? Right, there's a finger here, there's a finger here. A big, oh. And then a little flower at the end, or like a little bunch of tiny flowers. It's a thank you from a plant that would otherwise probably never bloom in the situation that it's in. Go find you a succulent naturally growing in Florida. I don't know where you're from. You're from you. I don't know where you're from. If you have succulents just growing naturally, completely not introduced by humans where you are, let me know, because that's really cool and I want to learn about that. Alright. You're the plant. And I'm giving you a little plant leaf massage. Don't actually do this to your plants. They don't like this. Usually they pretty immediately fall apart and die when you do this to them, which is why we're using a surrogate. Mr. Fabricy Leafy here feels no pain, knows no remorse, knows no love, has no soul. He is a homunculus. We need not feel any remorse about what we do to him. Because this abomination, this semiotic representation of a plant that has everything about it made from the destruction of other plants, and then reassembled into this object that visually represents a plant. I don't remember where I was going with that because I realized that all at once and it kind of freaked me out. Semiotics. Oh yeah, it's a homunculus, so we don't need to actually show it love or compassion or anything. Checking it for lice. Just while we're in there. I guess on a succulent it would be mites, wouldn't it? impression in me because I think it would be really funny. And then I remember that it wouldn't be funny, and I'd just break my equipment alone in a closet. Which is why you should always stop and think about your impulses before you act on them. That's what you call intrusive thoughts. Focus. 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 Thank you. Now focus. Thank you. Those are called intrusive thoughts. You should recognize them and stop them immediately after you have them. They're okay to have. You're not bad or weird for having them. Just don't do them. The joke about punching a wall because you're angry and you break a knuckle, don't do that. You will. God's angriest soldier gets his quickest regrets. Oh, why my back pop so much, though? I don't know if we've had like a real good yap one of these yet. It's been kind of nice just talking. I hope you liked it too. And if you didn't, let me know. And I'll not do this again. Like if the interspersed talking between that and the tingles is bad, let me know. But I'm kind of a fan of like pauses, and then sometimes it's just the right time. You're like, oh, wasn't ready for that. Yeah, I can be a no talking channel if I'm stupid. I'm cool with that. Stupid or not, though, you should get a plan. thanks for visiting the outpost. I hope you like these signals.